Welcome, everybody. Not everybody, but welcome, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We are live from the pit of hell in East Carbon, Utah. The worst place to buy a home. And think that the corrupt city of this town would support anyone. So don't come here. There are a bunch of criminals in this fucking town, and they're all being exposed. So there's that. And I like talking shit, so I'm here. It's the only reason. It's the only reason. Well, here's the other reason. I'm a comedian. So I'm going to make fun of you or anybody else that comes into my chat, no matter who you are. No matter who you are. Not sure who's here. It's most likely Bot Rex. He's a good friend of mine. And we've had many relationship problems, me and Bot Rex. So we don't talk about many of those things. So there's that. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We have now surprised the internet with what is now happening with Iran. We are now supporting not Donald Trump or anybody else. That's not a very smart thing to do, which I won't be doing. And so somebody clicked the like and then split. Well, that's on you. Kevin Bernarski is my only friend, by the way. So Kevin is the only friend that I have. He is a part of the We Don't Stop organization, which is the West Coast FU organization. Okay, look. Several people that grew up on the West Coast, or live on the West Coast, okay, you don't have much help out there anymore. Kevin Bernarski is one that's on the West Coast, I'm assuming. One of the We Don't Stop Chili group. What's the matter with you, Mr. Bones, all this. I had to ban earlier Mr. Bones because I almost feel sorry a little bit that I banned Mr. Bones but you can't come into my live stream and talk about threesomes and stuff. Okay, look, I'm not interested in that. I don't want to date Mr. Bones or any of his girlfriends. I'm not into that. And so there's that. Who's this? Oh, Jody's here. Jody's here. Jody is here, everyone. Everyone, listen up. Jody's here. There you're missed. You haven't seen you in a day or so. All these bot people and all the here I had to talk to my date. And she goes, okay, look, I don't want to be on your live stream. Okay, yes, you're cute, you're this, you're funny, and all this, but I can't be on the live. I shouldn't be on a live stream. You know, some people are private, see. Some people do not want to be put in public unless they're targeted by city officials and they are made to go public because they are a bunch of criminals. There's that. And since since they didn't want to be public, maybe they shouldn't have talked shit and told people that they are a bunch of criminals and maybe they shouldn't have fucked with somebody they shouldn't have, such as myself, like that knows the world. So therefore, I'm gonna keep exposing you criminals for the rest of your lives. There you go. Of which she said, thank you for your commitment and your wonderful nature that I'm doing. And, you know, it's sort of difficult. I can't even make too many jokes tonight. It's too late. These many fucking jokes this fucking late with time. Oh shit, it's 11 o'clock. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. That's right. I went live just there you are. I missed you. Haven't seen you in a day or so. Which one, Jody or me? Look, you guys want to go over here and chat with Praz and do your little engagement twist, whatever's going on. Go do it. Okay, look. You can't show up here and start flirting on my live stream unless, you know, I'm involved in somehow. I'm not really sure how to say it any more than that. But you shouldn't be flirting on my fucking live stream. Go on your own fucking live stream. And I'm just teasing. By the way, but I appreciate everything that you're saying today, Mr. Bernarski. And Jody is my favorite person in the world. And because Jody's the only one here, I get to play or like it's a duet. It's a duet. Jody will now sing this duet. Let me text this beautiful lady here 1 second. You know, look, some people can flirt. Some people know how to flirt. Some people flirt. Not everybody is as good a flirt as I am. And I'm not even a flirt. I'm not even. not everybody's a flirt. And here's, look, hold on a minute. I flirt sometimes. Don't get me wrong. Uh, Flirting isn't okay in this world. Okay, if you're single, you can flirt. If you're Praz, you probably shouldn't be flirting. You suck, sir. You suck. You're not funny, and you have a high wire act. You suck, sir. Stop flirting. You look like a psychomaniac. Stop doing it. Oh shit. All right, look, I'm in trouble now. Jody, I'm in big trouble after I just said that. Okay. I like. Oh shit. I'm fucking in trouble. I'm in trouble for saying that. I'm actually not in trouble. Okay, look, a guy like Praz doesn't scare a guy like me. I confront dirty cops every fucking day. Do you think I give a shit about a guy like Praz that's playing the high wire act and acting like he's somebody? Look, I gotta be careful here. Okay, I love Texas. That's all I'm gonna say. I love Texas. I love everybody in Texas. I love everyone in Texas. So I'm very happy to know everyone in Texas. 1 second. You see a flirty guy think for a minute. That's all. Okay, I'm not texting anything very spicy. Well, it could be deemed as spicy, is all I'm saying. Uh, I don't flirt very well. I'm not a flirter. So I just keep everything reserved and under the cusp of possible flirting. I don't do much of that. Well, I've dated a little bit in my life. It's not very. I like flirting. Jody won't flirt me. She already has many, many boyfriends. Texas and around the country. You probably. I'm getting warm for some reason. Okay, look, Kevin. Okay, look. No, I have to say this to you, Kevin. Okay, I don't know what you are dealing with in your life, and that's none of my business. You are a wonderful person. I've seen you around a long time. I've known you for quite some time. But if you're gay, that's a different scenario, and I don't get involved in stuff like that. I only get involved in flirting with women that don't have Adam's apple. So I'm not saying that that's your lifestyle. I'm not saying that nobody has that lifestyle. So there's that. That's all I'm going to say anymore. I don't want to go into how difficult your lifestyle is, Kevin Bernarski. I don't want you to feel put upon on this channel. But if you feel that way, that's sort of your own damn problem. And so, that's, you know, so there's that. So, it's all good. Fireball. I wish I had a fireball, actually. Man, I bought some of that quite a bit ago. It was very, very good. Dates are fun. Unless you don't know what you're doing and then you sort of weave your way through shit that you're not expecting, and you're not very astute at dating somebody or telling jokes. Okay, look, I'm not here to tell jokes. I'm not here to make you happy. If you're a friend of mine, great. If you're not, you're probably not a friend of mine, obviously. And that means you're a scumbag. That's what that means. If you think what I'm saying to you makes no sense, possibly I could agree with you. But the end result is I don't give a shit about what you're saying, because most of what people say on the internet are a bunch of criminals and liars. And that is the government in many ways. They have bots that come into my chat and wreck my chat. Okay? They're criminals. Okay? That is China and Russia. That's who it is. They have bots coming to my channel. They're communists. And I don't like communists, by the way. I don't like the behaviors of communists. I don't like their policies or their, their denigration of freedom in this country. So, what I will say moving forward is that if you need a lawyer in this country, you're out of luck. They're all part of the game. They're a bunch of fucking criminals. A bunch of municipal bullshit, misdemeanor, felony, garbage, human being judge. They're all pedophiles. All of them are. Okay, I had a judge 2 times in the last 2 months recuse himself, and he will recuse himself again. You know why? Because he's a scumbag like the rest of them. Like the rest of them. Mr. Odgood, welcome, sir. How many people we got in here? 8? Wow. Look what time it is. And people are still coming to my fucking stream. I wonder why. Well, we're all sort of different people here for a second. Mr. Benarski, they just want your money. No, and they have my money for now. And here's the weird thing that I don't like about certain people, not naming anybody's names, where they said, don't worry about suing people or whatever. I mean, that's part of the system. They're all part of the system. Who cares about suing them? Okay, look, you think I'm gonna go through all this dumb shit not to sue these fucking criminals? What the fuck is wrong with you? Of course I'm gonna sue you into oblivion, you idiots. I'm gonna sue you for the rest of your lives. Pay attention, criminals. I'm going to sue you and your fucking bonding agents for the rest of your lives. You will not have a bonding agent. You are all criminals in this fucking city. You dumb son of a bitches. Get that through your heads. I'm the guy that sues your bitch ass. Me and all my friends. Who's here? Margate? Wait a minute. Margate's awake? Margate's awake? And fucking... Jesus Christ, this guy's awake. Why are you awake at fucking 2 o'clock? You know what? I don't care why you're awake. You're awake because you're a friend of mine. That's why. That's why you're awake. You're a red-pilled son of a bitch. That's who you are. Oh, shit. Wait. Hold on a minute. So I need you to start working on East Coast time. I like chatting here and you make me laugh, but you're on too late. Okay. Okay, Jethro, that's fair. Okay, look. Nope, that's fair. I have no problem with that. And I'm glad you bring that up. I am so glad you bring that up. Wait, hold on. So wait, you're able to be available for other channels during their, rant fest, but somehow you're not available for me, Jethro. Look, I've not found your pipe, sir, that was down in the gully and Wait, Jethro, what the fuck is your problem? You can't show up here at the middle of fucking night and complain about the time frame, sir. That's the dumbest thing that you've ever done. You can't show up and say, well, it's too late, but here I am, and well, why do you do that? You can't do that, bro. You can't. I mean, I can explain it to you. No, I'm serious. You fucking can't. You can't say, hey, be funny and be a motherfucker some other time. Okay? You be funny and be a motherfucker some more time, Jethro. You, sir. Loretta, you. The fuck is your problem? You can't tell somebody to start a show on your time. Are you in that show, sir? No, hold on a minute. Hey, fuck you, Jethro. Now I got a problem with you. Bullshit. Bullshit, dude. What the fuck is your problem? Start a show. Start it at 6 o'clock, sir. Don't come in like in the middle of the out game. Hey, why are you starting a show? Maybe because you don't show up when the show starts another time. All these, time sensitive guys and people. I mean, what the fuck? The fuck is really going on, dude? I mean, I've never had somebody say, hey, by the way, hold on a minute, by the way, you should start your show. You should probably start your show when I'm available. I don't like your show at this time. I live in Australia. I'm in Essex, in the UK. We have Muslims running around, or whatever the fuck problem is. My wife has 4 babies, and I can't join the show and watch your show. You should do it a different time, sir. Not many people have said that to me. Why are you doing that on that time frame? Well, I guess you weren't available, Mr. Jethro Miller. At the time, I should have consulted with you, sir. I should have known better, by the way. Jethro's busy or whatever he is. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, damn. How many times can you make fun of somebody for not being on time? Well, Jethro, welcome to the show. You are not on time, sir. There's that. 1 second. Puppy. Man, I don't have to sign. Yeah. Do you know how many hats I'm gonna have to sign coming up here with this fucking dirty hat that I have? This wonderful hat. This is gonna be the most famous hat that I will sign. And whoever gets this hat might have to keep this one, but down the line I'm gonna sign a few hats. Look, I'm not interested in being famous. Okay, even though I am now famous, and I've made this corrupt little town very famous. There's that. Are we telling jokes here? Jethro does not appreciate having to stay up to catch your show. Yeah, Jamie does. Okay, sir, you also make a very valid point. Well, thank you, Jethro. I'm proud to be Loretta. I know you are. I enjoy bonus covers. This is way late. I never am up this late, actually. But I was chatting with a very wonderful, nice lady of Mine, look, I date women. Okay, look, let me be very honest with you. I like women, I date women, women like me. I'm very funny. Funny wins every time. The women that this is going to get very interesting. No, it's not going to get very interesting. We're not going to talk about dating games here. You guys want to talk about these topics? You're out of your fucking mind. I'm not talking about dating with you because I don't blush for nobody unless, never mind. That in itself was funny. Look, I'm a tough guy. Nobody fucks with me. Women are really nice, though. I love women. I have daughters. They're all very nice people. Let's see. No. Okay, look. I'm an old guy. Well, I ain't that fucking old, so let's get over that here real quick. Okay. Some of these fucking people in this town, they're a bunch of old fucking funny duddies. Or all the women are. Some of her are beyond like dating. I'm not gonna go into the dating age. All right, now holy shit, I'm gonna get in real big trouble here in a minute. I get in real big trouble if I do this, but I will say it for a reason. Okay, women. Hold on, Jethro. Don't fuck with me, sir. I'm trying to explain something to you. Trying to explain something to you. Okay, look. You guys aren't very experienced in these topics, and look, I'm not going to go into some of my secrets. I don't get involved in trying to have you come out to the West States and trying to hit on women that that I might hit on a certain way. You guys don't have game like I do. It's different. I'm funny. You guys are not funny. Jamie's definitely not funny. I've talked to him online, man. The guy's not funny. I'm not calling you out that you're not. Well, no, I am calling you out. You're not funny. Jethro's funny, even though he's not very funny and he's behind the scenes. I am funny, you guys. I'm funny. You would have a show if you were funny. You are not funny though. I mean, look, that's how it works. You have to be funny. You are not funny, Jamie. Jethro, it's okay for you to be not. Actually, it's not okay for Jethro to be funny. He's not fucking funny. Period. I can't tell you to be funny. I don't know how to explain to you to be funny. There's no joke book for your ass to be funny. Stop acting like you're funny. Go to a comedy show and watch funny people and learn from it, sir. That's what I would tell you. If you don't know how to be funny, go to a fucking comedy show and watch somebody be funny and take notes. Look. I went to fucking Salt Lake like I don't know 6 years ago. Went to a comedy show the first time in my life, by the way, and it was open mic night on a fucking Tuesday or Thursday or whatever it was. There was 30 comics for 3 minutes. 30 comics that did a comedy act for like 3 minutes. And I went, okay, I'm shocked. Most of them sucked. These fucking jokes were horrible, absolutely horrible. Some of them are newbies. They don't know how to be funny, so I don't give a shit. But the regular people that were trying to be funny, look, you got to do a lot better. I mean, I could have went up there and fucking and made everyone laugh for an 2-hour show myself. I do that every day, see. I do that every day. See. I do that every day. And because I do that every day, people like you the snakes of the world. Not grab it, not you, sir. Haven't even talked to you in a while. Glad you're here. You are my. Okay, look, I'm staying on task. Fuck you, grab it. Don't get me fucking lost here in a minute. Fucking dick, fucking head. Look, I'm talking about dating, which you know nothing about, by the way. Not one fucking thing. Okay, look, you're not going to sidetrack me here in a minute, sir. Okay, look, here's the thing. Women are difficult. women, hold on. Don't fucking give me a cigarette thing and fucking fester. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, motherfuckers, dude. Look, women are very nice people. We have to understand something as men and understand that we love women. Like a lot, they're very nice people. They do very nice things. They generally support our efforts in the world, and we support them, including anybody named Jamie or Grabbit or the other 8 people that are in this chat, or 6 or 8 or whatever it is. Okay, look. Okay, there's obviously spies here in here. It's none of my business. They're a bunch of criminals. They're a bunch of cowards. It's all right. Ain't no big deal. Some of these people that, they could be homosexuals. I'm not really sure. I'm not going to get involved in the homosexual debate or life or whatever it is with the flowers and the rest of it. It's not, I don't get involved in stuff like that. Just don't. If you want to cross that bridge, this really troll weird bridge, that's on you. It's not my thing. I would rather wait, Geo is back again? Wait. Geo is back again after my date tonight. Look at that. I go on a date. I'm chatting with a nice gal. And then Geo suddenly shows up in the middle of the fucking night in Florida when it's like 1:30 in the morning, Geo. Geo, it's 1:30 in the morning, you motherfucker. What are you doing, bro? Geo, it's 1:30, bro. What goes on behind their door okay with me as long as there's no Geo. I often wonder who the lurkers are that won't say hi. Okay, Jethro, you remember 8 months ago when I said in front of everyone on Smurf Watch, by the way, that I will now be exposing this town because the criminals in this town the former mayor was in witness protection and a cartel member. Now look, you understand what I'm saying. Many people understand what I'm saying. But many lawyers and everyone else is shocked by what I'm saying, including TV and everyone else that understands my story, and that, not everyone's a star, Geo. Look, pay attention, Geo. I love you, bro. I am way more fun than Geo. Period. No. Fucking period. I am way more fun than a guy like Geo. So, there's that. And I love Geo. But I'm way more fun than that guy. Well, unless we get thrown up in a fucking hotel room or something. I mean, fuck, give me a break. No, hold on a minute. I need to clarify this. Geo got thrown out of a Florida hotel room. I was never down there at Lollapalooza, and I will not get thrown out with Geo. Well, look, here's the thing. If he had Hooker, I don't know who he had down there. I don't have the full story with Geo, by the way. He has never said the whole story. All we know is there was a lady throwing him out with a key, and I don't know the whole story, actually. I still don't know the whole story. Maybe I don't want to know the whole story. No, actually, I do want to know the whole story. Because it's a good story, by the way. It's a very good story. All these, how many people tell me fucking stories and go, hey, this is a good story. Hey, Florida's a good story. Hey, Harvey's a good story. Lowry's a good story. Fucking California's a good story. What's the matter with you is a good story. Chile's a good story. Michigan's a good story. They're all good stories, you idiots. What the hell is wrong with you? How many times do I have to tell you that these stories are my stories. They are my stories. They are every auditor's stories. They are every citizen's stories. The, nobody, nobody's stories are insignificant in my eyes. They're all good stories. Every one of them, actually. And I will tell these stories. And here's why. I'm going to tell these stories forever because it's going to highlight exactly who I've said I am, East Carbon Exposed. I'm going to highlight this criminal town forever, and then I will highlight every other city and every other story throughout everywhere. Florida, Ironton, fucking California, up there in Portland. You fucking idiots. What you don't understand is that I have friends everywhere. Everywhere. And if you don't think I have friends everywhere, well, then you're the dumbest fucking idiot in the world. No, you're literally the dumbest fucking idiot in the world. Because, just look. No, I'm going to explain the lurkers here for a minute. Okay? I'm not saying there's lurkers here now, but let's say later, Gio, somebody comes in and watches what you're saying, Gio. Or Jamie, okay, the New York, Florida, fucking okay, Jethro lives in China. Okay, look, Jethro wants to be free. Free. There is no Asian hate in my chat. Oh, fuck, I can't even. I'm trying not to laugh during that one. Okay, look. Grab it hard. I mean, the whole Asian hate and the popsicle and the rice-a-cola. Jethro is from up north, by the way. He's an up north fucking guy. Okay, look. Nobody can go fish in a pond in Pennsylvania and think they're gonna find your fucking, Unipro. I mean, it's a 1 in a million shot, sir. I mean, there is no sonar equipment for Jethro's fucking problem. Okay? You need to understand you're sort of lost, sir. That's what's happening, Jethro. It's over. You're not finding it. Nobody's going up there to pay your bills and go search for a fucking unit that has musty behavior situations involved in. And you can't ask nobody to pay for your behavior, sir. You can't. You can't, Jethro. Why would you think it'd be okay for other people to deal with your canoe problem? Why? Very, very strange. It's very strange. Uh, Let me say hello to everybody in the chat while I'm here. He's back. Lurkers lurk because they want to catch you saying something they can use against you because you're exposing them. Well, Jethro, here's the thing. I never say anything. Well, here's the difference between you and I, Jethro, and I want to make this very, very clear at this point. And you're a friend of mine, Jethro, so I'm not going to say this in a way that will denigrate you. You are a friend of mine, but you believe what you say is true. When I don't believe what you say is true, I don't believe you. They believe you. They want to believe what you say is true, these criminals. They want you and I to say things that support their effort over here or whatever it is with these criminals. Imagine this for 1 second, Jethro. Let's just imagine you and I as being friends, you and I. We're friends, see, you and I. And if one of our friends, you and I, said to you or me, not me, but you, that guy's a jerk. He's a jerk. He's a this. He's a that. And Jethro goes, wow, what? That guy's a this or that or whatever? And then Jethro in his mind goes, wow, I wonder if that guy's a this or a that. Where that doesn't happen. Well, no, it does happen because everybody wants to throw a monkey wrench in the situation. Not normally Jethro, because Jethro Miller, he's the guy. Nobody fucks with a guy like that. Nobody does. He's the guy. He's a Lorana guy. But here's the problem with regular people, Jethro. I'll explain it to you. Which isn't difficult for some people, and it ain't difficult for me. These criminals think that a guy like you or Gio or somebody else, you will be swayed by what they say. and stuff like that makes me laugh like uncontrollably because I'm like, wait, you don't know Jethro very well. You don't know Gio very well. You don't know Harvey very well. You don't know Chili very well. You don't know Brett very well. You don't know what's the matter with you very well. You don't know Leroy very well. You don't know Essex very well. Sky up there in Europe very well. You don't know the Australian guys like I do. Well, how weird is it that I know the fucking world and I keep talking about the world and you dumb fucking morons don't believe me anymore? Well, how strange is that that I keep talking about these people that I don't know? That's very strange. Am I correct? Festering festers. All right. All right. Everyone put fester on my channel. Go ahead. I like fester. Okay. Just say, okay, Jamie, that's funny, but where did fester come from? Just so you know. Salt Lake, sir. Okay. I'm the guy that knows this shit. Festering fester. There you go. Say whatever you want. I'm hard to offend. Nah, you're not hard to offend. From Bow's chat. No. From, wait. That's from Bow's chat? Okay. Do you even know what year Fester was in Salt Lake? Okay. I know what year it is. I live in Utah. Okay. I've been around for 15 years. The ones that sort of don't understand that I've been around for 15 years, they are now fucked, which includes the city. They didn't understand I know everyone around the world. Jamie, you could be new, see. You're new. You're new. I'm not new. How new are you, Jethro? I actually feel embarrassed asking Jethro how new he is. But oh fuck, you're way new, bro. Okay, look, you're a toddler, bro. You're a toddler, bro, and that's okay. I mean, I have no problem with little. I have no problem that you're new. It's okay to me. I don't discriminate against. There's no Asian hate here. All right, that was funny. By the way, um, oh fuck, man, I have to say this fucking. Oh my god, bro. Okay, look, Jethro, you have not been around And when I made that fucking joke about that fucking canoe in Pennsylvania 3 months ago, okay, look, Bao went up to fucking Minnesota as a fucking ricycle, sir. Okay, somebody made that joke. Okay, look. All right. It's still funny to this day, bro. Look, when Bao went out to Minnesota with his fucking Eskimo bullshit. Okay, look. Hold on. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying to stay here. Okay, look. Okay. Clint Commander made this joke, and I fell off my fucking bar stool right here. Okay. He wrote, Bao looks like a ricycle. Okay. That's fucking funny, bro. That is one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen in my life. And nobody would go over there during his live stream and make that joke that Bao looks like a ricycle. Okay? That's hilarious to me. And everyone's cowards. Jethro would go make that joke. I already understand he would. I was giving everyone the chance to go over and make the joke, of which they didn't. And so I had to, at the end of his stream, this dumb ricycle joke, or not dumb, it was very funny actually, but we were building up to the joke. This guy's walking around in fucking Minnesota, and there was an Asian lady that was like a guard or some other fucking whatever, and here's Bao with this fucking big brim with this whatever icicle thing on. He's like, oh, I'm so cold. I'm fucking so cold or whatever. It's so terrible. And I went, Bao, Commander goes, he looks like a ricycle. And I went, oh my God, that's the funniest fucking joke all night. Get your ass over there and tell that joke. They're all cowards, Jethro. Cowards. These fucking people are cowards, man. I mean, give me a fucking break. That's the funniest fucking joke there is, man. Bao's a ricycle. I mean, is that not fucking funny? What, are you kidding me? That's actually very fucking funny. And and they blew it. I have now instructed you that I'm gonna blow this fucking joke, no matter Freeman or anyone else down the line. Okay, look, that is a funny joke. I'm gonna make that joke popular no matter what. That Bao looks like a ricycle. Okay, that's funny to me. And I don't give a shit if nobody else thinks it's funny. It's fucking funny. So Jethro knows that's funny. And I don't care who doesn't think it's fucking funny. I actually don't care. I know it's funny. So I'm going to keep saying it. I'll keep telling it. I don't give a shit, actually. I don't care. I mean, dude, that's fucking funny, dude. This guy was, no, exactly. I kept telling him, you guys tell the fucking joke, dude. That's funny. Funny as hell. That's funny as hell. He's like, my lips are frozen. I'm so cold. I'm in Minnesota. And I'm like, tell the joke. Tell the goddamn joke. Are you out of your mind? Nobody would tell the joke, Jethro. And I was furious, bro. Furious. Because that's a good joke, dude. I was furious, dude. And I don't like furious behavior, uh, Jethro. I'm very reserved, sir. I'm not even sure how to laugh about certain things right now. I do. I've never told Jethro this story, but this was like a month ago. I was fucking furious, man. I'm like, are you out of your mind? That's the funniest fucking joke there is. Bao's crying about his lips are frozen, and somebody says he's a ricicle. And I went, are you out of your mind? Somebody tell this joke. What a bunch of cowards, bro. Cowards, dude. I fucking. It's still fucking funny to me. Today, it's fucking. It's so funny to me. And it's so funny to me. Bao said, my lips are frozen. And nobody's saying a ricicle. Damn. Okay, look. Funny wins every time. Okay, funny does. Jethro understands that. He's a Lorana guy. Everyone understands funny wins. Funny is the ticket out of a lot of this shit. Even Bao would say, damn, that was fucking funny. And, that's okay though. I'm not against, when hold on. Maybe I'm not understanding what's going on here in the chat. This bullshit. I mean all kinds of jokes about the egg roll and being an Asian trap. Okay, look. Okay, when I saw the. Wait, there was a documentary? Hold on. Hold on. All right, that's not true. Let's see the guy that gets mad at the other people again. All right, there is no. All right, and these are all of our friends. I mean, let's be honest here. Okay, look. This is what I'm going to say to you people. You people, and this is not a racist term, you people. What I'm going to say to you, I only deal with love. Love! I do love you people very much. You people. You guys come to my chat to go find shit? You know what? Fuck you, fucking criminals. Grab it, and you fucking don't come to my chat to go find the biggest story in the world. The fuck is wrong with you? You come to my chat to I guess find the biggest story in the world. Fuck you. I mean, whatever. Go find it. You're supposed to be helping a guy like me out. You guys don't care about a guy like me. You just don't care. You should care about a guy. Who said that, Gio? All right, that was funny, you fucking motherfucker. You know, quit bitching, these Carmen. Yeah, I love that guy. Fucking Gio. This guy's up in the middle of fucking night, by the way. It's like fucking. Well, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning there, bro. This guy. I can't wait to go party down there in Florida with this fucking guy. No, I'm serious. You have no idea. I'm going to go party with this guy. We're going to go to like 18 bars, like, well, not one night, but it's going to be a week-long party down there with a guy like me. Okay? That's how it works when you deal with a guy like me. Just line up the nice. All right, look, I have a girlfriend, Gio. I have to be very careful at this point. Okay. You are a friend of mine, and I want to support you in your lifestyle, Gio. Oh shit, I'm gonna get in trouble. I already know it. Oh my God. He knows a girl that is friendly. Okay, look, grab it. Okay, you're on the Western Hemisphere, bro. You're not from Southern, Southeastern, whatever. Okay, look, this guy is an agriculturist, and I support everything he's doing, by the way. But you don't live in Florida. You don't know about alligators, snakes, big ass fucking buzzards, and all the other shit they have down there. And, you know, when you add crazy people, Geo, the rest of these fucking people down there, no wonder they're not doing well. And the cops, you know, with the water and everything else down there. Okay, these 10 badges ain't gonna work left and right. But here's the difference. When they have supporters that come down there, you know, from Massachusetts, Dave, or maybe a Utah guy coming down to Florida to expose these criminals, I guess some of these guys might now pay attention. But there's several people in our community that want to run their fucking mouths. I mean, how funny is it when some of us pay our own goddamn bills and expose you dumb son of a bitch, you know, Captain whoever. Yep, I said that right here. Captain whoever, Florida fucking guy. You want to run your mouth about somebody? Pay attention. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to run my mouth about you and everyone else, and we will see how that works out on national television, sir. We're going to see what a big mouth Captain Awesome or anyone else wants to run their mouth about a guy like me. We will now see about any one of you dumb fucking idiots that want to talk shit and have your own huge channel in the world, big fucking channel, where you fucking can run your mouth and act like you're somebody in the world, and you have 100,000 subscribers and the world doesn't know who you are. But let me explain something to you in one quick minute. When you ask for my help, when you ask for a guy like, no, I'm going to say this in the exact term before I shut this channel down. I'm going to say this in the exact term, Captain Awesome, Loga, all of you fucking clowns that want to talk shit about a guy like me. When you want to be on national television and you think your channel deserves being highlighted because you're very smart, right? You have been around for 15, 20 years, right? And you want your channel because you're way big, right? Yet you talk shit about a guy like me that doesn't know what he's doing. You're going to ask for my help. And you know what my help's going to be? Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Geo and Grabbit and everyone else is going to be highlighted on my channel. Everyone else. Everyone. Except for the cocksuckers that talk shit about me. You are now exposed. I will never. Josh, AFA, fuck you, you piece of garbage. You, sir, will never be highlighted on my show, national television, in your life. You are the dumbest motherfucker in your life to think I'm gonna highlight you in your life. You ran your mouth too much. You know, I like people that run their mouth, by the way. Grabbit shows up. Fucking Chili shows up. Geo shows up from Florida, for God's. I love these guys. I love these guys. Here is what I don't like. Motherfuckers like you, AFA, or anyone else that runs their mouth and act like they're somebody without wanting forgiveness and asking me forgiveness because they think they're somebody. No, bro. No. Look. I'm seriously saying this in the only way I can. You fucking idiots that think you have something coming in the world of promoting your channel. You think YouTube or Facebook or all these dumbass fucking channels are the biggest thing in the world? Okay, look. what I'm doing, two-way TV, you fucking scumbags targeted the wrong guy. And you ran your mouth. That includes Captain Awesome, AFA, John Denicola, all you fucking dummies that didn't support my channel. You will be told no. No. Zero. I won't help you, any of you. Welcome to the show.